Monday. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend. I know a lot of you had GTC this weekend, so I hope you were inspired and learnt lots of amazing things and excited for what's to come. This morning, I'm going to get Danny to play a short video. Have you got it there, Dan? Yeah, I'm going to get Danny to play a short video. It's just like a little informational video. So just, it's about the RAS, and that's something that will all be starting to kick in for all of us now. So Dan's going to play that. I can't remember how long it goes for. Is it like 5 minutes, Dan? Yeah, it's like a short 5-minute video. So kick back and watch this, and then we'll have a little chat afterwards.
Hey guys, I hope you'll take the time to watch this full video because this is one of the most important lessons that you will ever learn. Remember this, seek and ye shall find, Matthew 7:7. It's amazing to me that we knew about this concept 2,000 years ago before we had the science that supported it. You see, we have this thing in our brain called the reticular activating system. It's a tiny little spot at the top of your brainstem. Thankfully, we have the reticular activating system to help reduce the amount of information that's coming to our brain, because our brain can only process about 50 bits per second. That means that you're cutting out 99.999% of the sensory information. Why is this important? Because if you received 11 million bits of information at a single moment, it would make you go crazy. And since we have this natural filter, it's got to cut out a lot of information. And so what does it cut out? It cuts out the things that are not deemed important to us. And what is important to us? Well, we decide that. Let me give you a quick example. Have you ever bought a car or thought about buying a car, and after you bought that car, you started seeing it everywhere? Let's say you bought a brand new white Jeep Rubicon. You could be driving on the interstate and then see that same Rubicon 6 lanes over on the other side of the interstate. It doesn't matter that there's thousands and thousands of other cars on the interstate. You will see that Jeep Rubicon because that is what is important to you. This applies to so much more than just cars. Our belief systems actually affect what we see. This is why when you have a generally very happy person, they're constantly finding things to be more happy about. Also, whenever you know somebody that's a perpetually angry person, they're always finding new things to be ticked off about. We all know these kind of people. Maybe we are these kind of people. The problem is we look at the world and we think we're looking at it through an objective lens, but we're not. We have a set of beliefs that is filtering all the information around us into something that we can understand. Why is all this important? If we understand that our brains are only capable of taking in so much information, and the information that it does take in is based on our beliefs, then we can use that to our advantage. Instead of looking at life in a way that life happens to you, you can start looking at life as if life happens for you. There is a huge distinction between those two things. It's easier said than done, and it takes time to make this change and to keep on reinforcing it. Let's say you just had a heated argument with your spouse. What would the person that believes life happens to me think? They would think, why do they always act this way? Why can't I have a spouse that respects me and cares about me? The person that believes that life happens for them could look at that situation and say, I don't think I understood where my spouse was coming from in this argument. I need to seek to understand. This is a great opportunity for me to practice my empathy. Remember, the way people perceive life is a big indicator of how successful they're going to be. People that perceive life as it happening for them find the opportunities in things. They are empowered. Contrast that to people that believe life happens to them. They are completely disempowered. They are a victim of everyone around them and their circumstances. So I urge you, start looking at life as something that happens for you, even the difficulties. We all know when you experience pain in the gym, it means you're experiencing growth. Well, that same principle applies in the rest of life. When you experience pain in other areas of your life, that is when you experience the most growth. You don't experience growth when you're comfortable. You need to become comfortable with being uncomfortable.
If you found this content valuable, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the new videos. Please feel free.
So that was just a short clip about the reticular activating system, and you all would have probably noticed it's starting to kick in now. So it's kind of like the algorithm of our mind now that we've been doing our visualizations every day. We're going to start seeing cues and opportunities that align with what we're trying to manifest. And what I want you to be doing is just taking note of these and writing them down, because you might not be acting on them straight away, but these are the cues from the universe of what's going to get us closer to what we're trying to achieve. So just want you to start taking note. You would have noticed the reticular activating system kicking in probably when you all first started your business with Arbonne. You all saw that white Mercedes everywhere. Or when you first started, it was like people were walking along, you wanted to, meet business builders and stuff, and everyone seemed like perfect for the business. And there were all these conversations that you could hear that this would be perfect for them. So this is going to start kicking in now with what you're trying to visualize. So you really need to take action on these cues, because if you don't, someone else is going to get that cue from the universe and they're going to take action on it, and it's going to happen for them. So that's your homework this week, or just today. Just write down all of the little signs that you've had pop up this week, and then go back and take action on those. And that'll help you get closer to what you're trying to achieve. So that's all from me today. Happy journaling, and we'll see you at the end.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So I thought I'd just end with our card for today that I've pulled. So the one that I've pulled today is: we create habits and problems to fulfill a need. When I can find a positive way to fill the need, I can release the problem. And the mantra is: I release all feelings of negativity and guilt. Like that. So I'll pop that one up today, and as well as a recording if you wanted to rewatch that video at all. But thanks for jumping on. Have a great start to the week. Hope you've got yourself organised for the week, and we'll see you all bright and early tomorrow morning. All right, see you guys. Bye.